Question number 20. Is the Earth alive? Here's my answer, okay? I would say no, because it doesn't have a heart or a brain or veins or a conscience. Let's start with a conscience, okay? I think that would make more. It doesn't have a conscience, right? But, there's a big but here. How the f would I know? It doesn't have a conscience. I don't know. A conscience? A conscience. Conscience? Wow, dude, I feel like I've been saying that the same. A conscious. Conscious is when you're conscious of something. You are aware. But that also is quite a synonym to having awareness, which is a conscience. So is a conscience and a conscious the exact same word that I'm just pronouncing differently, or are those two completely different words that mean almost the same thing? Wow, these videos take me really deep. I don't know. I would presume no, but a plant is theoretically alive, kind of, is it? I mean, that's, I think, what I got across from 6th grade biology. And if a plant's alive, and Earth is just kind of the same concept, a really big plant. And the plant can grow on the Earth, so if the plant can grow on the Earth's definitely living. Yeah, but I don't think the Earth's living, that doesn't make sense. I've never been to the center of the Earth. There's a movie about it, but the movie doesn't look very accurate. There's a lot of big bugs, and there's lava. I don't think anyone swam in the lava, so what if inside of the lava is a heart? What if lava is the Earth's blood? Oh, no? I'm gonna say no. Buzzing in my answer for no. But maybe one day I'll know. I don't know. I don't know how you're gonna discover that, but I'd say probably not. As I say that, I just get the fist of the Earth comes through the ground and socks me into the sky. I don't even know how my brain thought of that. Okay, we're continuing. That was another day. I only did 20 questions that day. We got 120 here, so we got all the questions in the world. So we're just gonna keep continuing. On to question number 21. Maybe this will turn into a 20-part series and I'll answer all the world questions for you. Everything you've ever wondered, and I'm pretty much just become an encyclopedia. So, if we learn and improve from our mistakes, why are we so afraid to make mistakes? Don't assume, first of all, icebreakerideas.com, that I'm afraid to make mistakes. I have already realized that. That's a known thing to learn from your mistakes. I mean, I'd rather just get it right the first time, right? Like, I'd rather not have to learn it. I'd rather just not make the mistake in the first place. Am I open to making mistakes? And should you guys be open to making mistakes? Yes, of course. Don't be hard on yourself. When you make them, well, now you know what not to do next time. And if you mess up next time, well, you need to get your shit together, okay? That's the answer, I think. By the way, I skipped 21. It was a stupid question. I'm skipping whatever questions I want to skip. Why? Because I run this video, okay? And I can. And no one's telling me not to. Not even this little plant. Smells really good. Do you ever really do anything out of your own conscious choice? Conscience, I'm over this. Someone in the comments let me know if I'm just an idiot or if there is a difference between a conscience and being conscious. Or if it's just a weird pronunciation, like one of those things I've been doing wrong my whole life that maybe a lot of you guys do, I don't know. Or are we always controlled by some external stimulation or motive? I don't know. Well, I don't know the answer to a lot of these, but this one that's like one of those questions that is actually unanswerable. So that one is unanswerable. I'm gonna say my own conscious choice because I feel like that, but I mean, there's someone out there affecting, kind of see what they're saying. Like, right now, my decision to film this video, is that my own choice? Yeah, it's my own choice. You guys are dumb. Why are you here at this very moment in your life? Well, this is my new crib. For those who didn't know, I moved. I'm in the new house. On our couples channel, we already did an empty house tour. We did a where we moved. For those who don't know, I'll announce in this video, for all my real fans, I currently live in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona. I left California, deuces, and I'm really enjoying it. And I'm in a brand new crib that I will show you guys eventually in this video, but we got another couple weeks of furnishing. I mean, the house pretty much is fully furnished, but when we do the house tour, we want the couch to be clean that got dirty from moving. We want the office to be finished, which is the last room in the house we have not finished, which is why I'm filming in my living room. I don't really know how I got this. So that's where I am at this moment in life. How did I get here? Well, I mean, I've been alive for 22 years, so all the things leading up to this moment got me here, right? I mean, when I was 3 years old skateboarding, somehow that was gonna lead me here. When I was in school getting bored of learning, that sounds pretty bad. Well, I was probably thinking about how I'd never have to go to school again, and that's why I'm here making YouTube videos. Stay in school, kids. I don't really know if that, I know you guys, the parents out there want to hear that, but I don't really know if I want to tell you that. I mean, if you're in like middle school, stay in school, you know what I mean? If you're in high school, like, stay in school also. But like, if you know what you want to do when you're older and it's not like be an astronaut, but if it is, you probably can do that. But if it's not, and it's like, you want to be like a carpenter, like that's your dream, power to you. I mean, go become a carpenter, you know what I mean? Don't waste your time in school. They're not going to teach you how to be a carpenter there. Yeah, but I'm going to stop talking now before I get yelled at. That's why I'm here at this very moment in life. I mean, that's a pretty simple answer, I think. And I could have gotten it wrong, but I'm buzzing it in. Okay. Are soulmates a real thing? I love this question, and I think the answer is no. And let me explain why. This one's gonna be kind of serious, because I've thought about this. This one, see, I was prepared for this question. If this was a test, I'd get it right. Now, I don't think soulmates are a thing, and I'll tell you guys why. I don't think there's one person out there meant for you, and you have to sift through the world to find them, right? Because if that one person is out there for you, and they're in Greece, and for some reason you never make it to Greece, and they never make it to where you live, well then maybe they weren't meant for you. But whatever, you get my point there. Now, I think, my theory is, I mean, no one really knows this, but I mean, they're unanswerable questions, that there is a bunch of people out there that could work for you. There could be, I mean, I'm a Mary J, but like, let's just say, still out there, there's hundreds of women that I could marry and live a happy life with and have kids with, blah, 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 blah. I think love can work with a lot of people. I don't think Jay was my one soulmate. I think I found Jay and she became what we know as a soulmate, and I hope I spend the rest of my life with her, and then our souls, maybe that's what soulmate means, our souls get to go up and be married together wherever we end up after this. I'm getting a little sidetracked here. Yes, I think there's no such thing as soulmates. I think you can build a relationship with a lot of people out there that have similar interests as long as you can get along and fall in love. I think love can be built. Obviously you love your family, and that's kind of just developed as an infant, newborn baby, but I think you can build a soulmate relationship and have a soulmate out of many people. So if you think you broke up with your soulmate, there's another soulmate out there for you. There's not just one soulmate, okay? I'm not gonna buzz this time. The buzz is kind of annoying. I know, I get it. That's a stupid question. Is there an end to the universe, or does it keep going? Where would I even start on that? I think that's the question we all ask. Here, I'll say this on that question. I always say, this could go for like anti-religion, but like I'm not anti-religion. I told you guys, I'm a semi-religious man. But even with that being said, I think it's kind of ironic, and I also think it's kind of stupid and like unintelligent of us as human beings. So this goes for someone who's religious or someone who's an atheist. To all those people out there who judge other people or think what they know is right. Maybe you talk down on the other people. Maybe a Christian thinks an atheist is an idiot. Maybe an atheist, I'm sure this is, you get my point. I think that's all stupid, and I think you guys should stop, and this is why. We're in this box, right? Box. Let's say the world we know. All the information we have and all the information we're gonna have while we're here on Earth and we've had in the past is in this box, okay? That's it. And we have no idea what's outside the box. All we're basing what's outside of the box on, we found inside this box, right? In the earth. Everything we base on the afterlife, we base off what's here on life, right? What's in the afterlife is gonna have nothing to do with what's here on Earth. Okay? I'm hoping there's an afterlife. I have faith that there is something after and that we don't just poof, because that doesn't make sense. Like I said, I don't think a conscious could be taken from you, but I think it's stupid of us to assume that what we have learned here on Earth, and that goes for what we will learn, what we have learned using history, using science to research the galaxies, that's all, even the galaxies is all relative to Earth, okay? That's all Earth being a human shit. That is going to tell us nothing, zero, I'm guessing. I guess there could be a little other side of the coin. This should make sense. That's gonna give us no idea about what's gonna happen outside. So we're all in this box, and we're using all the information we have in this box to figure out what's outside the box. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense. You're not gonna find out what's outside the box with anything that's inside the box. Unless they threw us like little hints. That's the only time I could be wrong. If for some reason what's in the afterlife does have some sort of connection and like can give us information. Okay, but wow, that doesn't make sense. I'm using they as in like, that's my theory. I hope I didn't offend anyone. I'm just saying, like, I don't think what's in the afterlife is gonna be anything relatively close to what we thought. We're thinking that based off of here on Earth, and that there's no correlation to what we think. So I'm gonna stop talking, and I'm gonna shut up now, and I'm gonna move on. We're gonna do like 2 more questions, because it's, why does anything exist? That's unanswerable. I don't know. I don't even have there's no way I could even answer that. There's no way. Why do people have to die? First of all, that's a sad question, and I think a lot of us have had a moment in life where we feel that question. We ask that question, and it's frustrating. We don't understand it, but because we don't understand it because we're in this box, and people here on Earth move out of the box. All we know and all we have is in this box. When in reality, I'm gonna end the video on this. This is dope. I always think this, okay? Hopefully this brings some sort of comfort to some people out there. There have been trillions and trillions. I don't know about quadrillions, but there's been trillions and trillions, maybe quadrillions, probably quadrillions, actually, yeah. There has been trillions, a quadrillions, a bajillions, a tipillions, sextillions, that's a good one, of people who have lived. over the past millions of years, however long you think Earth has been going on for, or however long science tells us Earth has been going on for, however long your religion tells us Earth has been going on for, the universe has been going on for, there have been an unimaginable amount of people who have lived and who have died. So, us here on Earth who are alive that we know of, there's about 8 billion of us. 9 billion maybe soon? I don't really know if we're going up or not. I don't know. Let's say 8 billion, 8 point some billion. We are such a minority. When someone passes away, you feel as if that person is missing out on the rest of life. When in reality, they're going to join the majority of people. The majority of life that's ever existed is not here on Earth. It is in the afterlife. It is wherever you go. So, we are actually the minority. We like to think that we're like the big shots, and if you're on Earth and alive, you are a part of this elite group. No, wrong. There's a trillion, quadrillion, badillion people out there that have already done what you're doing right now and have moved on. So, what's the question? That's why people have to die, because people have to move on to whatever else is after. And I bet you anything, it's dope as hell. I mean, like, enjoy your time here because you only get one time here, and that's why I say I want to be here as long as I possibly can, because I think when you're in the afterlife too, you're like, dang, Earth was cool. Dang, being human was dope. Like, I miss it. Like, I wish I could go back for a day. You know what I mean? I'm sure. Or it's just way cooler after, and this is stupid. But I don't know. Live your life out here on Earth the longest you can. But people have to die because you got to go join the trillions of people out there who have already lived their life here. You know what I mean? And when it's your time, it's your time. When it's your time to move on, it's your time to move on. I'm gonna shut up now. If you guys want more of these videos, or if you want me to do different types of questions, I'm gonna do them. So turn on those notifications so you know when I post. If you guys want to see the updates on my life, I've kind of been putting all those on the couples channel. We've been posting pretty regularly on the couples channel. Jay is in California right now. She just went back for her first visit since we've moved. I am here in Arizona. I'm an Arizonian, I'm a Zona boy. I'm a cactus man. I'm gonna stop talking now. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next upload. Bye. Sneak peek of the house. Haha. Okay, look, it's pretty dope. Cool. Okay, bye.